Okay. Lately, I've had a lot of you guys asking me what are the best cases to invest into for CSGO. With a lot of people playing CSGO right now, there's a lot more happening in the market and it's causing case prices to go up a bit. So what are some of the best ones to buy so that you could potentially make some easy money? Well, first of all, you have to know what you're looking for within specific cases to make them a good investment or not. Now, take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. I'm not a professional investment advisor or anything like that, but from past experience and profits I've made, this is exactly how I would go about this. First, when you're considering which cases to invest into, there's 4 main points I always like to consider. First, I like to take a look at what skins are specifically in the case you might be investing into. Specifically, the pink and red tier skins and even the rare special items really play a massive role into how much a case is worth. The next thing I consider is exactly what the rare special items are in that case. Some of you guys probably know that Valve likes to take the same rare special items and repeat them for multiple cases. And well, that can drive case value down, especially if there's so many cases you can box the same items from. Ideally, the cases with the least amount of repeated items are the ones you want to look for. Next, for whatever case you're considering, it's really important to see how many of them are available on the market at the minute. An item that's really saturated on the market that has a very massive quantity number typically never rises in value, or if it does, it takes years upon years. I would advise pretty much everyone to stay away from these. And then the last thing that I like to look at is the specific case you're looking at still dropping in game? Like, can you still get it? For the drop pool in game, this is always rotating around, but as soon as a case is taken out of the drop pool, or for operation cases specifically where you can't get them after the operation, these always end up with a higher value, I feel like, because there's always such a smaller quantity of them. Now, with all of that out of the way, what cases do I personally think are going to be some of the best for investing here in the future? First, I want to start off with the Spectrum 2 case. There's about 70,000 of these available right now, starting at about 81 cents USD. There's no super special skins in here, but the fact that the quantity is getting lower and lower, and the fact that the price is actually being pushed up higher quite quickly by this is a very good indicator that this could make you some easy money. If we take a look at the price graph as well and zoom all the way out to lifetime, you guys will see that the trend lately has been pushing upwards and really hasn't come down, so potentially this could make you some easy profit. The next case that I want to talk about is the Chroma case, specifically Chroma case 2 and 3 actually. Both of these cases have less than 60,000 of them available on the market right now. And well, again, the specific skins in these cases too aren't super special. If we scroll down and take a look at the price graph here, you guys will see that the graph is pointing up way more. If this does continue like this case would be such a fire investment. Just to point out the Chroma 3 case as well. Again, while there aren't any super special skins in here, if we do scroll down and look at the price trend, the graph does indicate that if the price keeps going up, this could make you some very good profit. Next up, the Operation Riptide case is also another very good investment. The main points for this one are it's not dropping anymore, and the 4,700 cases available on the market are all that are available. Of course, besides what's in people's inventories as well. Again, for this case as well, the skins aren't super special, but the driving factor for the price here is the fact that there's just such a little amount of them available. You guys can really see this in the price trend where just in the last month alone, the price has almost doubled. While a month ago would have been the ideal time to invest into this case, if you guys do invest now, I still think you are going to make some pretty good profit. And last but not least for this video, the last case I want to show you is the Operation Phoenix weapon case. Now, this is probably the best investment out of all the cases I've shown you so far. This is an old operation case that isn't dropping anymore, and there's only about 18,000 available on the community market. As for skins, well, the rare special items, you see them all over the place, but the op specifically, the op Asimov, this is the only case you can get that skin out of. And as you guys know, I'm sure, the op Asimov is a very popular skin, and based on that alone, I see this case going crazy within the next coming years. And just like the other cases we've looked at on the price graph here, it is on its upward trend, a bit more on the long side, so you can definitely count on this being a long-term investment, but it's definitely there. Like I said though, if I had to pick one case out of all the ones that I've shown you today to invest into, I would personally go with the Phoenix case. I think you guys are gonna have the best luck with that. And yeah. With all that said though, if you guys did make it this far in the video, you know what to do. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.